Okay, so back here, we need to head into the chamber where we found the magma stone. Let's get off the bicycle. Years and years of boulder puzzles. It never gets any easier, but I've become a bit of a master of it now. Because we've done it so much. Did I never battle these two? Huh. Well, there we are. How fitting. Guess there's a couple areas I never visited, huh? Well, let's go ahead and grab this item ball while I'm thinking about it. Calcium. Eh. Because of the marimba that they're using, does this place give anyone else Crash Bandicoot vibes? Alrighty, and there we are. What about my fashion? You always gotta try. Geez, 2 discharges and not a single paralysis. Well, this was going to be an uphill battle. This... Oh, yeah, alright. Duh. I should know that. I'm afraid to low kick it. I might kill it. Might as well just try. Starting chucking balls. Jeez, I guess this thing has answers for everything. I don't think Ice Beam will do very much at all. Cool. Alright. Gotta make sure to heal so we're not down and out against this thing, because this thing's strong. Level 70 is nothing to sniff at, and this thing being a very good Pokemon, having very high special attack and amazing coverage. The downside is, yes, it's quad weak to ground, but everyone I know that's run Heatran has it hold an air balloon immediately, making it immune to ground type attacks. And this thing having Metal Sound makes it quite a menace. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Heatran is one of the few legendary Pokemon to have a gender. It can't breed, but it does have a gender, which is strange. Heatran Cresselia Latios and Latios all have genders. Most of the other legendary Pokemon don't. They're genderless. Yeah, I'm at -4 special defense. I'm not going to survive that. But I think it's out of stone edges, so Salamence could sit here and take some hits. Plus there's that. Intimidate. Nothing. Maybe not. Yikes. This could be a problem. I was hoping I could paralyze it, but 2 discharges and it didn't happen, so... And there was no chance I was going to freeze it with it having Heat Wave. I'm going to have to revive Gastrodon because there's no way I'll stand a chance. Take a turn or two to heal. Because Metal Sound has 40 PP, so if that's all it's going to end up using after some time, then so be it. That being said, this thing is very solid for a Battle Frontier run. Because of how good it actually is. Oh, come on. Switch it up a bit. Ah, really? You got to my hopes up and then you dashed them. Good job, sir. I have to wake up Mac Mortar because there's no way I'm surviving another attack. Seem to be out of heat waves now. Yep, because it's just using earth power. Oh, come on. Nope. I stand corrected. Timer Ball was definitely going to be a lot stronger now. Breaks out immediately. Jeez, that was annoying. Took out my squad, too. Yeesh. Multiple times. How good is it? Physical attack up, speed down. It's alright. Okay. So, there is one more thing we are going to do before we call it a night. It requires us to head here to Eterna City. Okay, so we go into Eterna Forest. And somehow she's in two places. In the back of the Eterna Forest, there's an enigmatic place back here called the Old Chateau. It is rumored that there were two potential people who lived here. It's unknown. They are Cyrus and Charon. Now, unfortunately, Charon was not in Diamond and Pearl, so unfortunately, he will not be here in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. But this place is long abandoned. We're not entirely sure why. And it's haunted. Like, you'll see ghosts of people just wandering around sometimes. You'll also find the delicacy, the old gâteau, which is gelatin, I guess. Now, this location only works in the post-game. At least in Diamond and Pearl. In Platinum, you can actually come here straight away as soon as you're able to. That was weird. Also, that poster stares at you, and it looks like Beethoven. But as we know, these are ghost Pokemon messing with you. So there's this strange TV sitting here. So we're going to save before we attempt this, because we can very much mess this up. And Rotom, despite the appearance like this and the music, it is not a legendary. It is just a rare Pokemon. And it's only level 15. That's why I said we could very easily mess this up. Or just catch it immediately with one quick ball. That works too. Okay, so it does do that. Interesting. Okay, so let's get out of this freaky place. Yeah, there was one side I haven't checked yet. So, the secret key was not in the original game. This actually does something. And there's a reason why. Even though Team Galactic abandons their Eterna building, it actually still serves a purpose. And that's where the secret key comes in. So, let's go to our boxes real quick. And swap in that Rotom that we just caught. And then head into the Galactic building here. I think it's this building. I can't remember entirely. It might be the Galactic HQ. Let me look it up. Top left corner, it says, I was there, but okay. Must be this. Okay, so. I don't know if there's any data here. Any lore. Ah, here it is. So it is Charon. Unfortunately, this is the only time this guy is mentioned in this game. So, it opens up the appliances here. And this makes it so you can obtain the various forms of Rotom. Rotom will always have Levitate. Ah, imagine finding you here. You must be eager to fill your Pokedex to be searching even here. What am I doing? I visit a professor I know in Eterna every so often. He tells me intriguing rumors of rare Pokemon sightings and such. A Pokemon that slips into electrical appliances, you say? That is somewhat off from what I've heard about it. This is what I've heard. Long ago there was a Pokemon that merged with our toy robot. Should that Pokemon be recognized as a new species or not? Debates over the issue were about to start when they were rendered moot. The very topic of discussion, the Pokemon-infused robot, disappeared. So, yes, that creates Wash Rotom, which is one of the more broken ones, being... yeah, that's a bad nature. But being electric water. Good typing. And by Levitate, it only has one... having Levitate, it only has one weakness. Ground. And with that... next week, we will be moving on to our next game. Because that's about all I wanted to do, at least on screen, with this game. And there will be some bonuses later. Whenever I get around to this game on YouTube, because I'm quite behind. But... anyway. That's where we're going to end things off. So, see you all next week.